Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope that you're well. And yeah, I'm back with another prophetic message from the Lord. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm using earphones and I kind of have to be quiet because my friend who's hosting me is working in the room next door, so I don't want to make too much noise for her. Okay, so this is a kingdom spouse message, and it's more directed to a certain man of God out there. But yeah, if you are a woman, I suppose you could listen as well because you might gain something from it. Okay, and as always, guys, please make sure that this word is for you. Please go back to the Lord with asking Him if this message is for you. This should just be a confirmation of what He's been telling you in your secret place. And always test the Spirit behind every prophetic message and behind me. All right, so let's get into it. So like I said, this is a very specific message. It's not for everyone, and I think it's more directed to a certain man of God or multiple men who have been standing for their prodigal wife. Okay, and even if you're not standing for a prodigal wife, but you're a man that has been believing God for the fulfillment of your marriage promise, and you may not know who your wife is, or maybe you're friends with her. But yeah, you've been praying for your wife and asking that the Lord will show you who she is. And if you already know who she is, maybe you've been asking the Lord, like, Lord, does she really love me? How does she feel about me? And yeah, I hope this will answer some of your questions. So this is going to be a lyrical message, but I just want to go to the Word of God, okay? So the Lord took me to Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2 to 16. Yeah. So Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2 to 16. And I'm just going to read the scripture for us. So Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2 to 16. Okay, so it reads, The bride searches for her beloved. I slept, but my heart was awake. A sound. My beloved is knocking. Open up to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my perfect one, for my head is wet with dew, my locks with the drops of the night. I had put off my garment. How could I put it on? I had bathed my feet. How could I soil them? My beloved put his hand to the latch, and my heart was thrilled within me. I arose to open to my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, my fingers with liquid myrrh on the handles of the bolt. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had turned and gone. My soul failed me when he spoke. I sought him, but I found him not. I called him, but he gave no answer. The watchmen found me as they went about in the city. They beat me, they bruised me, they took away my veil, those watchmen of the walls. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, that you tell him, I am sick with love. And the others in verse 9 say, What is your beloved more than another beloved, O most beautiful among women? What is your beloved more than another beloved, that you thus adjure us? And then verse 10, this is the woman now speaking. My beloved is radiant and ruddy, distinguished among 10,000. His head is the finest gold. His locks are wavy, black as a raven. His eyes are like doves beside streams of water, bathed in milk, sitting beside a full pool. His cheeks are like beds of spices, mounds of sweet-smelling herbs. His lips are lilies dripping liquid myrrh. His arms are rods of gold set with jewels. His body is polished ivory, bedecked with sapphires. His legs are alabaster columns set on bases of gold. His appearance is like Lebanon, choice as the cedars. His mouth is most sweet, and he is altogether desirable. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. Okay, so what the Lord was highlighting here for this prophetic message and for this particular gentleman, who's been praying for marriage or standing for a prodigal wife, is the back and forth that this woman and this gentleman have. Excuse me, in the beginning of the scripture, I'd say from verse 2 to verse 4, the woman is asleep, and then she gets awakened by the sound of her lover knocking on the door. And when she goes to the door to untie it, she hears his voice. So they've been communicating, and then she opens the door, but she no longer finds him anymore, and she's in distress. She's sad because where did her lover go? And then in verse 7, it says, the watchmen found me as they went about in the city. They beat me, they bruised me, they took away my veil, those watchmen of the walls. So here, this sort of correlates to, the prodigal son, and also just the lifestyle of the prodigal wife or the prodigal husband, right? They go out into the world, right? They feed their fleshly desires. They pursue, sin, and they get led astray by many different people and different factors. And they also go through spiritual warfare. So where this verse says, that the watchmen were beating her, this represents the spiritual warfare that your God ordained spouse has been going through in search of you. Okay, and you guys may have been in communication before, but God caused a divine separation, and you've just been keeping your distance, so that God could work on your prodigal wife or your future wife, if that's the case and it applies to you. So yeah, now that you guys aren't in communication anymore, they're sort of confused, and they've been going through the craziest warfare. And God has also been allowing them to get beat up, in a, not in a literal sense, but in a, what's the word, in a hypothetical sense or a spiritual sense, right? The Lord has allowed them to go through their season of going through the fire and being in the wilderness, and it's left them feeling beaten up and a bit shaken up. Okay, the watchmen of heaven have also, been allowing this to happen so that they could become awakened, so that they could come to their senses and, go through their process. And now their love has awakened for you. Okay, I love verse 9. sorry, verse 8, where it says, I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, tell him that I am sick with love. So what the Lord is saying that well, what he's saying now is that your wife, she's sick with love for you, because now she's awakened. She knows who you are, and you've sort of been keeping your distance. You've been watching her from afar, and you've been submitted to the Lord and allowing him to have his process with this woman, this woman who was once a prodigal, or she was just once in the world, and now she's coming around to the Lord and to you. So now she is lovesick, okay? And I from verse 10 to verse 16, actually it's from verse 9. The other people ask this woman, like, what's the difference? Why is your lover more important, or why does he stand out from other men? And she goes on this beautiful praise of her lover. Okay, she says that he's radiant and ruddy, he's distinguished, his hair is wavy, and he's got strong arms and strong legs. And she's just admiring his physical attributes, and also his his character, And she says in verse 16, he is altogether desirable. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. So it could be that you are friends with this woman, or you were friends, and there was distance and a separation caused between you two. But now this woman is, I don't know, it's like it's like God awakened the love within them, and they suddenly see who you are. They're admiring you a lot, okay? They might be watching your videos on your channel, or looking through your social media, or just watching you at work or in your apartment building. And this woman is like besotted, okay? So for you, man of God, who was asking the Lord the question of, like, how does this woman feel about me, and does she love me? There's your answer. She is in love with you. She is lovesick for you, and she might be making contact soon, but we know that, I don't know, like the Christian way, I think, well, women can show you that they are open to being pursued, but you as the man have to go and do the pursuing, okay? So go back to the Lord about this, and ask him to give you the green light. Ask him for strategies, and ask him if it's the right time as well, because this woman, although she is lovesick for you and just going crazy about you, she's probably also praising you to her friends, and telling them what a great man you are, and reminiscing about things that you did for her. She might be doing all of this, but it might not be the right time just yet. So yeah, timing is everything. So go back to the Lord and pray about it, and just ask him for more direction, more clarity, and strategies. Okay, and I'm so excited for you. The song that the Lord gave me is Countdown by Beyonce. And if you are a religious spirit, or you put God in a box, then exit out of this video, because we don't put God in a box here, and we know that the Lord can use anything and anyone to minister to his people. Okay, and I know Beyonce is into a lot of like questionable things, but this is the song that the Lord chose, for this lyrical message. So I'm just going to read the lyrics to Countdown by Beyonce. I love this song, and I hope that I hope it just like gives you the warm fuzzies and the excitement, okay? Okay, so just reading the lyrics, I'm tempted to sing, but I don't want to put you guys through that trauma. So I'm going to stick to saying the lyrics for you guys. But yeah, this is such a cute song. And this is how well, for who this is for, your kingdom wife, how she's feeling about you. And yeah, if you have a prodigal, this could also be how she's feeling about you right now. So the song goes, boy, oh, killing me softly, and I'm still falling, still the one I need. I will always be with you. Whoa, you've got me all gone. Don't ever let me go. Say it real loud if you fly. If you leave me, you're out of your mind. Okay, so this first verse, or this pre-chorus, is her just saying that you're killing her softly. You're making her fall more and more in love, even if it's from a distance. But she's crushing on you, and she's crushing on you heavy, and she doesn't want to be without you, and she's hoping that you feel the same way, and that you also won't let her go and leave her alone, okay? And yeah, you've got her all gone. She's a gone girl for you. She's really like, she's feeling you, okay? And yeah, let's go on to the I don't know if it's a bridge, but yeah. But Beyonce says, my baby is a 10. We dressing to the nines. He picked me up. We ate. Make me feel so lucky. 7. He kissed me in his 6. We be making love in 5. Still the one I do this for. I'm trying to make us 3. From that 2, he's still the one. Okay, so once again, that's the countdown. She goes from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she's describing all the things that her and her man are doing, and it's just really beautiful. Your kingdom wife thinks that you are a 10. You're the most handsome. You stand out. You're very distinguished. You probably dress very well, and she admires your style. Okay, we dressing to the 9. He picked me up at 8. He makes me feel so lucky. 7. But yeah, we know that 7, okay, according to like Christian numbers, it's the number of completion. Okay, so that could also be a confirmation for you that this process is coming to completion. Your promise is about to come into fruition. Okay. He kissed me in a 6. I'm guessing a 6 is like a fancy car. We be making love in 5. Your kingdom wife is feeling rather passionate towards you, and she's probably excited to consummate and join with you in that way, and just sharing intimacy with you. So yeah, she can't wait, but we know that nothing is supposed to happen until you guys are officially married. And yeah, that's the only time you guys should be consummating or making love and doing things of that nature. So have boundaries and don't pursue until it is time. Okay, still the one I do this for. I'm trying to make us 3. From that 2, he's still the one. So your kingdom wife wants to increase your family. Maybe you guys already have children already, or you don't, but the fact remains she wants to be fruitful and multiply with you. So she's feeling very excited about that. And she's saying that you're still the one. Maybe she was blinded before. She didn't see you, or maybe she didn't value you and treat you well, because she was being deceived by the enemy, and she was probably facing witchcraft or under a spell, going after her fleshly desires as well. But now that she's received clarity, now that the Lord has awakened the love within her, now that she has succumbed to the process, she sees you and you are the one, and there's no one else for her. Okay, so the song goes, there's ups and downs in this love. Got a lot to learn in this love. Through the good and the bad, still got love. Dedicated to the one I love. So that just speaks to, the challenges that you and this woman, if she's a prodigal, have faced in the past. You guys have been through ups and downs. I don't need to spell it out. You guys know what it is already, okay? But she's acknowledging that even when you guys were going through your challenges, she still had love for you and you still had love for her, and she's giving you props for that, okay? And she's now declaring that she's dedicated to you, the one she loves, okay? And Beyonce goes on to say, still love the way he talked, still love the way I sang, still love the way he rocked them black diamonds in that chain, still all up on each other, not a damn thing changed. My girls can't tell me nothing. I'm gone in the brain. Okay, I'm all up under him like it's cold wintertime. All up in the kitchen in my heels at dinner time. So she wants to cook for you and, be that cute, sexy little wifey. And she wants you to keep her warm, at all times. Even if it's summertime, you should still be keeping her warm, okay? Cuddling and just sharing intimacy with each other. Okay, do whatever that it takes. He's got a winner. He's got a winner's mind. Give it all to him. I'll meet him at the finish line. Okay, so here she's just admiring your mental tenacity, your passion, the fact that you're driven and you're ambitious as well. So she really loves that about you, because she knows that no matter what challenges you face, running a business, being an entrepreneur, or just living, the corporate life, you have the mental capacity and the strength to overcome those challenges. And that's something that she appreciates, okay? So yeah, now you guys have reached, well, it's not the finish line per se. There's still a long journey ahead, but she's at the point where she's ready to meet you at the at the altar, or for you guys to be united together, and then you can continue running the race, the good race of faith, so that you guys will receive crowns of glory from the Lord. Okay. So Beyonce goes on to say, me and my boo riding all up in that black with this chick right beside him. Ladies, if you love your man, show him you the flyers. Grind up on a girl, show him how you ride it. Okay, so here, she's just like telling her girls, like, yes, it's just me and my boo, okay? And I'm going to be right beside him. And yeah, she's saying, ladies, if you love your man, show him you the fly. So this woman is probably planning to, dress to the nines and show you how much she's changed or improved, and she wants to be up to your standard, because she obviously admires you, she loves you, she appreciates you now, and she just wants to match that that quality and that vibe, okay? And yeah, please, no riding, no grinding until marriage, okay? Have your boundaries, all right? Okay, and then she goes, yeah, she repeats that part, and it's the chorus again. Oh, killing me softly, and I'm still falling, still the one I need. I will always be with you. Whoa, you got me all gone. Don't ever let me go. Say it real loud if you fly. If you leave me, you out of your mind. So I think I forgot to mention this in the beginning, the first part that that Beyonce says this. she's going to be possessive over you, and she possibly is feeling possessive over you right now. Maybe you guys haven't communicated just yet or reconciled just yet, but she is feeling very like, that's my man. You better not touch him. He's not gonna leave me, but it's not in an unhealthy way. I don't want to put it the wrong way. It's not that type of possessiveness or jealousness where it's like, if you can't have me, no one can. No, that's toxic. This woman feels very passionate towards you, and yeah, she doesn't want you to leave. And if you do, she's she's going to persuade you to stay, okay? And she's going to pray to the Lord, just just to consult with God and make sure that you stay. Um, okay. Yeah, it goes once again to my baby is a 10. We dressing to the nines. He picked me up at 8, make me feel so lucky 7. He kissed me in his 6. We be making love in 5. Still the one I do this for. I'm trying to make us 3 from that 2. He's still the one. And then the second part, the second verse, I think. Excuse me. She says, "Yep, I put it on. It ain't nothing that I can't do. Yep, I buy my own. If he deserve it, buy his things too. All up in the store, shorty tricking if I want to. All up in the store, shorty fly as we want to." Okay, so she's just basically, she's basically like humble bragging that, yes, I can get my own. I'm financially stable. I can afford a few fine things in life, and because I love my man so much, because I'm so lovesick for him, I'll also treat him to a few nice things too. So that's something, man of God, that you can look forward to, is your kingdom wife actually buying you things. And it could be, if you knew each other before, she's probably gifted you a few things in the past, shown her affection by buying you gifts. And maybe her love language is actually giving you presents and gifts to show you how much she loves you. And yeah, she wants to be, all up in the store tricking, she wants to flex with you, and yeah, she just wants to treat you very well. Okay, so the next part says, "Ooh, damn, I think I love that boy. Do anything for that boy." And then, "Boy, now I'll never be the same. It's you and me till the end." So she is once again just declaring that, oh man, I really love this guy. Like, maybe in the past she was denying it and sort of avoiding it, like, and she couldn't admit it, but now she's come to the realization that, like, wow, I actually love this guy, and there's nothing that I won't do for him. So yeah, you're a lucky man, and I'm so excited for you. um yeah. And then once again, it's me and my boo and my boo boo riding all up in that black with this chick right beside him. Ladies, if you love your man, show him you're the flyest. Grind upon a girl, show him how you ride it. Me and my boo lip locking all up in the back because the chicks keep flocking. All that gossip in 10 years, stop it. London, speed it up. Houston, rock it, okay? So this is once again like so cute. Um, yeah, she's just saying that y'all guys are gonna be like booed up, okay? Showing each other some PDA, but not in public, because yeah, we don't want to cause other people to stumble, right? We have to behave in a modest way. So it doesn't mean like when you're out in public, don't kiss each other, don't hold hands. Do it in a modest way that would honor God and not cause other people and the angels to be ashamed. I think there's a scripture about that somewhere, but it's related more to sexual acts. But yeah, you guys are going to be booed up, giving each other some light PDA, okay? Keep it PG. 13 when you're out in public, okay? And yeah, all up in the backs because the chicks keep flocking. She probably thinks that you have your choice of a woman just, sitting at your front door, and you could have your pick of anyone really. So yeah, she's making sure that she's going to keep you on lock. She's gonna make it known that you are hers and she is yours, because she doesn't want any other chicks claiming you. Okay, and yeah, it could be that you guys have had people gossiping about you, spreading rumors. I think especially if it's like a prodigal situation where your wife left, or decided to live that prodigal lifestyle. She probably has faced a lot of rumors and people tarnishing her name and her character, because they didn't really know, like, or have a deeper understanding of what was happening. And she's used to this, okay? So she's going to make sure that the gossip stops, okay? Once you guys unite, she'll set the record straight. Like, all that 10 years of gossip, she is going to, make it known what was really happening, and she's going to make it known that now she's with you and she's in a kingdom marriage for the glory of God. Okay, so yeah, the song just goes into the chorus once again, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the song, guys. So yeah, I I really feel excited for whoever this is for. I know when you come on this platform and you hear like a kingdom marriage word, it's usually directed to the ladies because most of the ladies are, standing for the restoration of their kingdom marriage to their kingdom husband. But for a change, the Lord wants to minister to the gents out there. So I'm so happy about that, because, the men need some clarity too, and the men need to be affirmed, and they need to know that they are loved and they are seen, and they are the pillars, or part of the pillars of our society. And men, you are needed, you are valued, you are admired. We really need more of you guys to really raise up and stand up, teach the men that are still living in the world what it really is to be a Christian man submitted under the headship of Jesus Christ, and what it means to raise a family, to lead a family, to have a healthy, godly relationship. And yeah, I take my hat off to you guys. I pray that the Lord keeps strengthening you. And yeah, I'm just very excited for you. Please keep praying. Whew, I need to catch my breath because I was too excited for this message, guys. But yeah, please go to the Lord. Continue to pray about this and pray for your kingdom wife, whether she's a prodigal or whether it's somebody that you don't know. I think with this message, God is telling you that this woman, she really loves you. She's lovesick for you, okay? So yeah, continue to just stay with the Lord, sit at his feet, let him give you strategies. Some of you guys need to start preparing for a proposal. So yeah, like get your team ready, so that you guys can make this happen and make it special and just glorify God with it, okay? But yeah, I'll keep on praying for you guys. Thank you for listening to this message, and I wish you all the best. And remember, no grinding, no sleeping together, no PDA, none of that until you guys are joined in holy matrimony before the Lord. Okay, stick to your boundaries, and yeah, don't arouse anything before it's time. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the next prophetic message, and I hope you have a blessed Friday. Be safe, and I love you so much. Bye bye.